What's up, Rambo? How are you doing? I'm doing well, thanks. And you? It's good to hear. Oh, okay. Now you can rest a little bit. You're gonna play some games now. Some mobile FC or PUBG. PUBG. Yeah. I remember when I played years ago. I switched over to Fortnite years ago, but like I don't really play that much anymore, but I played normally I'll get like a sniper or something so I can stand far away and just pick people off from a distance. That was my main approach. Yeah, I get you. You want to be a soldier when you were young. Let me check this. Oh yeah. No, I get you. Yeah. So then it's a perfect reality that you're in right now, where you can finally just enjoy the games. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the technology has become a lot more accessible now to the majority of people. So I think it's much easier now to sort of enjoy this sort of thing. So it's very, very, very nice. Like I think I had my first computer. It was maybe 20 years ago. Yeah, like 20 years ago, and we sold our farm and our pigs, and the pigs that we sold paid for my first computer, and then I was able to play some stuff. Oh, that's very true. They come out of the womb and you're like, all right, so this is all your apps that you have, and if you want to change something in your settings, okay, now go ahead and type in your email address. And the baby's just like, yeah, come on, type in your email address. Now, please type in your password. Oh, no, you need an uppercase character and a lowercase character. And the baby's just like, yeah, no, it's very much a different time that we're living in right now. What's up, Rishad? Oh no, that farm, we don't have that farm anymore. We sold it and moved to the city when I was younger. Yeah, like there was problems with the grain commodity markets, and then we pretty much had to sell the farm and move to the city. Also, then I had to learn English because in our farming community or something, I just spoke my normal tongue. But then, yeah, we had to move to the city. Oh man. Now I would love to buy that farm back, but it'll be quite expensive because of appreciation and all that stuff, like interest and whatever. So buying that thing back will be quite expensive. I think let me check. It'll maybe be in dollar terms about $300,000, I think. So yeah, it's gonna be quite pricey, but maybe in like 20 or 30 years, I'll be able to buy back my childhood farm. It would be really awesome. Then I'll also get a bunch of buck there, and then I can do vlogs of hunting and everything. That'll be really cool. But yeah, no, for any sort of hunts that I go on, I have to leave where I currently am and go to where the animals are, and then yeah. No, it's really expensive. I mean, it's a lot of land. Like I think like 80 or 90 hectares of land. So it's like 80 or 90 soccer fields. I think that was the size of our farm. But then there's like a bunch of other stuff we'll also have to do. But it means in India you're a billionaire. Yeah, the thing is, like our currency is exchanging to dollars is very much different. Like the amount of food that $10 can buy in India versus the amount of food that $10 can buy in South Africa are vastly different amounts. Like if you can earn in dollars, you'll obviously make a lot more money. So no, I do go hunting, but not at my farm. We didn't have buck there. But right now we don't really hunt because it's summer. It's a bit hot, so we'll generally start hunting from like May to August. Like that's when the hunting season is. Just because then the heat isn't as bad, and I think the flies are the main problem. Because now if you shoot a buck or something, you need to go get it and field dress it and everything, and then you need to make sure the meat doesn't spoil. So you carry it to camp or whatever, skin it, hang it up and everything. But in summer there's a lot of heat, and as a result a lot of flies, so the meat will rot too quickly. So you need to sort of do it in the winter, and then really fun. I'll send you some videos when I go again. Very excited for that. It's super fun. It's just you in nature, and it's just amazing. Oh, is a winter there by you? Oh my goodness. No, over here it's like the peak of our summer. Like for us, what do you call it? Yeah, December is summer. Oh goodness, you got a foot of snow on your deck. Oh my word. In the Pocono Mountains. Damn, now over here it's boiling hot. Like everyone's swimming at the beaches. That's pretty much our December in South Africa. It's just boiling hot. But it's raining a lot recently. Like we have a lot of rain, and the problem is it damages the roads because of the heat and expansion and contraction of the tar. The roads sort of fall apart, and our government and municipalities aren't exactly the most caring when it comes to the state of our infrastructure. But it's a global problem. Like the government is just generally incredibly inefficient when it comes to addressing tangible issues. Very much just easy to have a committee get together and have talks and talk about the problems and all these things, but never actually do anything to solve them. But it's the illusion of progress that governments are enjoying at the moment. just sort of getting together, having a talk, and then having another meeting, and then having a committee to oversee that meeting, and then a committee to oversee the overseeing committee, and like all that nonsense. Oh my word. No, politics is a disgusting thing. Start vlogging, like a culture, places, mountains, nature. Well, like that sort of stuff, there's already so many vloggers, and I don't know if that is really my biggest passion. Like my biggest passion is music, and yeah, like I don't know if I can really add anything of value in the space. There's already so many people with all this stuff, and I mean over here I can share all my hunting experiences, all my stuff as it relates to music, because here in everything musical relates to some sort of thing for me personally and locally with regards to either hunting or our culture or something like that. So for me, music is the centralized medium for my culture, for my country, my beliefs, my values, my morals, my philosophies, all that stuff. So music is sort of the mechanism that I use to communicate all this stuff. So yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm surprised Germany hadn't come up with Evertune system. I would think like this feels like German engineering, just because it's so incredibly advanced, and it's just, I'm astounded by this thing. Like, I haven't tuned it since I got it. I tuned it once and everything is just perfect. I think there are so many other creators. Our point of view is different from others. You're very, very right. Yeah, I think my point of view is more connected to music as well. So it does give it a bit more interesting sort of way. Not just, okay, this is a cool place, and this is what we ate, and this is what this word is, and this is what that is. But like the musical part of it, it's really just really sort of brings it into some sort of tangibility and relation, because the way I interact with a song, the way I consumed a song, is not necessarily the same way someone else consumed a song. And like we all have these filters by which a song travels through, and that sort of experience is such a beautiful thing to share with people. It's also why I want to share these stories of me practicing and learning, and just what these songs mean to me and everything. Like with Egasenati, like it was a whole journey for me. And I mean, everyone else pretty much saw it in the movie and then sort of really liked it. But for me, it was Rambo that introduced me to it, and it was this entire experience, just learning it, relearning some other things, going through, investigating the movie, checking all this stuff. Like it's, oh my word, like it's such a beautiful experience for me. So yeah. When am I playing acoustic? Okay, let me tell you this. So tomorrow I'm gonna be at church, and then I'm gonna get a 9-volt battery, and then I can add it. So I'll probably be able to play on the acoustic tomorrow. Playing a new LTD EC with the Evertune. Oh, amazing! The EC is the Les Paul shape, right? That shape is so beautiful. I would really like a EC, but we don't really get LTDs or ESPs in South Africa. It's more somewhere else. Hans Kramer. Yeah. Given an idea, play some music in the beautiful nature out there. Yeah, now that's a very, very good idea. I definitely think, but then I'm going to have to use my acoustic and also get like a proper outdoor microphone to record everything. But yeah. Dark brown burst. Oh, dude, a burst is like the best finish for me. Like any sunburst finish is just perfection. Oh, really love a burst. such a long stretch. I can go. It's just difficult. Very, very interesting. I think the very first 7-string that I wanted was an LTD. I think it was Behemoth's Nergal that he had. He had that V. I think it was the V700 or something. And it was just gorgeous. I really wanted that. But I mean, obviously, import costs was just ridiculous. Let me quickly check Vermilion. Quickly check. 6-string in drop B A. Oh man, yeah. Well, I've got the best of both worlds. Now I've got a 6-string in the cupboard, which is in, I think it's C standard or B standard. So I have that at my disposal at least. So yeah. Okay, let me check Vermilion. So. Let me check this quickly. Yeah, it really does. Like, oh my goodness. Let me check this. Vermilion. Let me quickly learn this. Like, let me get a proper tab. And I can actually learn this riff. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, nah. Like I got the actual tab for it. Songster. I have Songster on my phone, but I have Guitar Pro on my computer. It's just easier to use that. So let me have a look. Oh yeah, frick. Yeah, AI. Yeah, AI is infecting everything, and it's not always that good or that useful. So sometimes it's just overbearing. Let me have a look at this. So we got the left guitar, the right guitar. Okay, let me take this first riff. Okay, what's the actually need to check what the tuning is as well. It's probably gonna be important. Okay, so it's in B standard. No, drop B. Huh. This might be a bit difficult then. Let's see this first. A lot of And then what? Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, Cliff Dover is fantastic, dude. Such a cool riff. Hansel and Gretel. Sumedh. It's been a while, hey? Good to see you, man. I've been fantastic, man. Very, very good year. We are currently on holiday, so now we don't have to really do much. But I'm gonna be practicing a lot now this holiday, so I'm very, very glad. Bit busy over the weekend. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no, like it's kind of impossible for everyone's schedules to be aligned, but it's nice when there is a bit of an overlap. So yeah, it's good to have you here, man. Rocket Ship Faith. Rambo, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. I'll see if I can join you after mine. Awesome, bro. I'm using a lot of Angels and Airwaves. Angels and Airwaves. I'll have to check that as well. No, really cool, man. Do you have work today, or are you off on the weekends? Okay, I can send it to you quickly. Rambo, I'll see you, man. You singing from Blink-182? Yeah. Oh, you're at work. Oh, Saturday, man. Yo. Unfortunate, man. But man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. But yeah, here we go. Songs to One. Yeah, we'll look at that quick. I see the Guitar Pro one is a little bit different, but Songs to One. Oh wait, it's free. Just gonna have to put this guitar in a... Cheers, man. Have a good one. gonna have to put this in standard tuning just so that I'll be able to play it now. 3, 4. What? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I made that a bit too high. This should be fine now. Two, 3, 4. Three, 4. Oh, that last bit is so weird. Goodness. It's gonna be a bit difficult. Okay. Let me just check that. Let me have a look at it. Oh, cemetery gates. I'm definitely going to have a look at that. That's freaking amazing. So let me check. No bar chords and techniques like slide, hammer, and pull up, but each time I have to learn the tabs, I can't mix chords with lead. What to do? Any tips on how to move on from here? So that is one of the more difficult things to do, just because it sort of occupies different parts in your brain, because like now you have to, instead of executing one motion or one sort of sound, now you're executing multiples. So I think the easiest way to do that will be, I guess first things first, are you improvising or are you learning a specific song? Because I see each time you have to learn the tabs and can't mix chords with lead. What to do? Like take out the lead first and like bury it there, and then just play the chords, and then sort of figure it out in between. So I'd play on the 7th fret E string. Oh yeah, because it's, yeah. Let me check. Flatted 5th chord. Yeah. Dance, Gavin, dance. No, I do not, unfortunately. Low E string. So Yeah, I think this thing is just a little bit tricky. I'm gonna have to sit and learn this for quite a bit, but also I'll use one of my other guitars just because I'll be able to tune it properly for that. Apologies, man. Vermilion seems to has taken me on. Each time I learn, I can't create tabs. Like you can't create tabs. You mean like can't you find the specific tabs for what you're trying to learn, or do you feel like you need to create them first, or is it just like difficult to actually write it out? Is it like a software issue, or what is it you may be struggling with? Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria. No, the only Welcome Home I know is Sanitarium by what's it? Metallica. Yeah, let me get a clean tone for that. Improvise by yourself. Yeah, now that's improvising is a lot more difficult. So what you can do is you can take each bar one by one. So you have, let's say, your first chord. Say first chord, and then you can add notes in between. So you just play that, and then second chord, and your next one, the next one. I think the easiest way to learn this will be to learn the cage system. Because the cage system will tell you everything about mixing chords and melodies and stuff. So that'll be a full like 2-hour video, at least from my part, to sort of explain that. But yeah, rocket ship face, man. Have a good work day, and enjoy your nap, man. Awesome. Yeah, the cage system is really the thing that's going to unlock it for you, because when you get your specific shapes, like this is an E shape because it's based on the E bar chord. You can turn this shape into an E minor shape, just like that, because and then you'll learn how things are connected to each other. But yeah, I think the most fundamental thing about the cage system is to understand that you are using chord shapes to create actual chords that you're going to be hearing. So you need to draw a distinction between the shape that you're using and the sound, the pitch of the chord that you're actually playing. Like for instance, this is an E shape, but I'm playing a B chord. This is a B chord because this one's a B. This is a G shape, but I'm still playing a B chord, but it's a G shape. And then I get the same here. I'm using a C shape, but I'm playing a B chord. And then again, I'm playing a D shape, but I'm playing a B chord. And then I'm playing an A shape, but I'm still playing a B chord. So again, you have a bunch of shapes that you can use to play the same chord. And you can pretty much take it from there. But that's the main distinction you need to make. There's 5 shapes that you have, C, A, G, E, and D. And you can use those shapes to play whatever chord you want. then obviously with those 5 shapes you want to know their minor variants as well. Like I know as my major of my E shape, that's my minor of my E shape. I know that's my major of my A shape, that's my minor of my A shape. So learn your major and minor pairs, and like actually how to build them on the fretboard as well. Like if I find a chord root on the A string, I know I can turn this into either an A shape or a C shape. I can go, it's my A shape or my C shape. Same shape. Well, not same shape, same chord, 2 different shapes, but the starting note's the same. Same with the E string. Like I can play, let's say, this is my chord root, and I'm going to be using an E shape to play this chord, and I can do it like this. But because it's on the E string, I can also turn it into the G shape. So same chord. Both have their root note there. So that's the main thing you just need to understand. So with the root note of a chord on the E string, you can choose to or you can choose to expand that into an E-shaped chord or a G-shaped chord. On the A string, if you find the root of a chord in it, you can expand that to an A-shaped chord or a C-shaped chord. On the D string, you can expand that into a D-shaped chord, and a D-shaped chord is just like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so on the D string, on the D string. Oh yeah, man. Tell you what, now I'll learn that properly, and I'll play it to you tomorrow, around about the same time as well. Yeah, no, I'll learn it properly so that I can do this justice. Because right now, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to play it properly. So I think I'll definitely make this a priority, and we'll play it tomorrow, man. Yeah. There's a lot of Slipknot stuff I have to learn. Like I have to learn Wait and Bleed, Psychosocial, Before I Forget, Snuff, and Eyeless. I think Eyeless is something like that. Has that screamy sort of sound. Gematria. Also, All Hope Is Gone is the hardest riff. Okay, let me have a look at that. Add that to the list. So, let me check. Gematria, Slipknot, and then also All Hope Is Gone. Slipknot. Cool. I've got that then. Sweet. Like clean guitars more than distorted guitars. Yeah, like there is a sort of pleasant nature to it. Like I think this is probably one of my favorite clean sounds that I have here. Just add that. this one. Us too. Very, very nice. Beautiful. If you have some relative of yours come and tell you to play some song and you don't know it, then how do you respond? And can you play the song just by listening to it? Oh no, this is a frustrating thing that we've all experienced. So they'll be like, "Oh, play this song," and then they'll play it to you on the phone. So the place you want to get to is where you can just hear it, and then just play along to it. So it's like. Generally, you'll get to that stage after a couple of years of playing, where you can hear firstly the key. You're not going to hear the key just by listening to it. You're going to hear the key when you test it against your guitar. So like they'll be playing a song and they'll be going in a certain thing, and you'll be like, no. Okay, so the song's in B flat, and then you'll start hearing the chord progression. And then you'll see like, okay, it's a 1, a 6, 4, 5. So it's going to be like 1, 6, 4, 5. That sort of thing. Depends what kind of song they're going to ask you to play. But if it's an easy sort of pop song, then you can maybe play the vocal melody of whatever's being sung. But you do need to develop your ear a bit with that. With when it comes to ear training, you'll be learning how to develop relative pitch. So that is a skill that is learnable. Very, very few people have actual perfect pitch. But relative pitch is the idea that you can now tell me what is the distance between these two notes. Like you'll be able to hear if you hear this interval. An interval is just the distance between two notes, but if you'll know if you hear, then you'll be like, okay, so I'll know how to play that on the guitar. It's like, or whatever. And then you'll sort of associate these intervals with specific songs. Like for me, I have that sort of thing as a perfect fifth. Now the interval in my head, if I have to refer to something in order to know like this thing, I'll play the Game of Thrones theme song in my head, which is so that's the interval in my head. So you sort of have a recording of a song in your head that you refer to. You identify in that recording what a specific interval is, and then you extrapolate that onto whatever you're listening to. Like for instance, the easiest interval. So think of the movie Jaws. Like that sort of thing. Like I'll hear that scene from the movie where the shark comes, and like I know that sound is a minor second interval, and then when I have to figure something out, I'll know like, all right, cool. You'll know. The thing is, that saves you time, because you can like shoot in the dark and just like sort of fire and hope you hit whatever it is. So it's like, you sort of trial and error. But yeah, imagine going some different shaped glass bottles and playing a song that I blew into an empty beer bottle of Cooper's Dark Ale. Oh man, well done, bro. I learned to hear what different notes sound like. Yeah, exactly. Like you can eventually learn the pitch of a song, but the thing is, it gets a little bit muddy because you'll sometimes transpose what your sensory memory was, and sort of gaslight yourself into remembering its sound differently. Like the same way you can sort of hear a song in a certain key, and your brain can sort of pitch shift it to fit better in something that you're listening to at a later stage. So you can sort of deceive yourself with that. So it's not very reliable. It's very nice if you have a reference pitch. Then you can really figure out exactly what key you're in, or what chord or what notes are being played. Also hearing that a song is using a mode of a key. Yeah. C minor mode in an E major key. So E major. You sure about that? I think they'll maybe the song will be in key of G, and then they'll use the E minor mode. Guess people just have to become more musically savvy when it comes to hearing a song. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that comes with a lot of experience. But I mean, as a starting point, trial and error is the best way, and having some sort of reference to measure whatever you're hearing or playing or practicing, you can really do that. Well, at least that's what works for me, and just everyone who's taught me as well. Sort of, that's what worked with them, and everyone I've taught as well. Is anecdotal, but surely there are scientists that have figured this stuff out and found the most efficient way. Your favorite song might be Slipknot Vermilion. Oh, dude, I'll definitely learn it. I'll play it to you tomorrow. Yeah, like Slipknot was very controversial in my country when we were younger. Like I think around about 2005, 2006, because this this crazy guy, one of the students, came to school with a machete and just like killed one of the students and injured the guard. And that was quite dark. He wore a Slipknot mask, and I think he had like a katana or something and just killed a kid. And then he said like Slipknot, the mask spoke to him or something. He was just freaking nuts. But yeah, it was kind of a strange time in our country's history, and all our parents were like, none of you are going to listen to Slipknot. This is satanic. It was very, very scary. Suggestion for some songs for good ear training. Like you'll take a look at some riffs that you already know. Like let's say just that. So that first thing. So that's a minor third interval. So okay. So you think of Smoke on the Water when you want to hear that distance, or sort of refer to that distance. So. And this. That sort of thing. So it's like this is a major second. Yeah. So let me check. Bro, kids are so easily swayed. They don't know what to think or don't realize that. I'm 90 years old. Great job. And I've learned to fit in with hardworking adults in their work environment. Yeah. No, you are absolutely right. Like it's such a global identity crisis right now. And people really I think there's a lack of leadership, a lack of community, a lack of structure and just responsibility. And it's like you don't really know where you fit into the grand scheme of things. And I think a sense of purpose has also been lost over the past 20 years. So I think a lot of people have trouble just processing what they're feeling. And I mean, obviously the adults aren't the greatest in dealing with it. They just say like, "Oh, just get over it," or like, "It's just in your head. Just sort it out." It's like, bro, we need to deal with this stuff because it can be very, very serious. So if you're just gonna dismiss some of the problems of the younger generation, you remember these people are gonna replace you, and if you're gonna leave behind a people that just had to suppress everything, nah, you're not wise. You're just old and think you know everything. Ugh. But yeah, no, yeah, some kids generally do need strong leadership, and I also worry like when I have kids in the next few years, I'm gonna be like, there's certain things they are not gonna be having access to, like a smartphone, for instance. There's no freaking ways they're gonna have access to that. It's no question. Like, yeah, there's just no freaking way. Especially like in their formative years, there's no way. I'm not gonna have my phone or something be a makeshift babysitter. Like, I don't want to cook my child's brain so early. Heretics, man. How's it going? Yeah, it takes that one person that you look up to, admire, to be someday that is. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, you need someone like that, and it's difficult to have someone like that because I mean humans are flawed. Like it's really it's in our human nature. So you do need some sort of adult figure or authority figure that can rebuke you when you're doing things wrong, or that can guide you just in a moral sense and just help you develop your values as a person. Because it can, if you have to figure this stuff out by yourself, like then you have no sort of way to grab. You're just floating, and anything that you can grab, you'll sort of trust. And it's not the nicest place to be in. And I think the lack of community really has damaged this sort of fiber of society. Like there's this real lack of community. Everyone is very, very just focused on their own thing. And I understand you need to focus on your own stuff, and you need to focus on your own stuff. You need to develop your skills and everything, but you can't do that in a vacuum. I understand, like exactly as you say, your parents, your siblings, your friends, your teachers, all these people have a massive impact in your forming. And for me, it was my father. Like my father taught me just so much about life, about struggles, about finances, and just integrity. Like that was a big thing. I would not be who I am without my mother or my father. Like there's just no freaking question about it. I'm eternally grateful to them for everything they've taught me, and every single person who's sort of just helped me. Like my brother as well. He's an older brother, so he really helped me with so many things. As a younger brother, you sort of look up to your older brother, and a bunch of questions that I had, a bunch of troubles that I had, obviously goals and things. This is like, so I spoke to my brother, and my brother would give me a bit more perspective, a bit more wisdom, everything. So it helped significantly. And then obviously my sports coaches, some of my teachers were very, very good. My pastor is also very, very good. But then there's the other side of it. There are people that can break you down. We had this one teacher at school. Oh my word! Now he was a jackass, and he would just be such an asshole. And like he grabbed one teacher during an exam, like because not teacher, one student. Sorry, he grabbed one student during an exam, and I grabbed him like this, like, stop smiling at me. Just like shook him like, and we were just like, dude, why are you crashing out? Like, what the hell? And he's just going at it like, why are you smiling at me? Something like that. And he just says to us, you're just a bloody number. You don't matter. Like just reprimanding this kid for, like, I don't know, maybe he saw something funny or whatever. And now this teacher just crashed out at him. And we're like, dude, oh my word, what the hell's wrong with him? Later, after many years, we realized, okay, no, he's he's got some trouble at home. He got divorced a couple of years later, and yeah, no, he's not doing the greatest. But I mean, still, you can, as a kid, if you don't have an authority figure or something, just helping you process what just happened and telling you, like, actually, it's not right what this person did. This is the possible reasons why they did this. I don't ever want to see you acting like that. That is not a good way to be treating people. It's a horrible way to treat people, especially someone as vulnerable as a child. Like, what the hell are you doing? I get you want to toughen people up and, like, you know, just make them a bit more or a bit less sensitive or whatever, but you do that in the workplace, you're getting fired. Like, there's no freaking way. Like, people say you're preparing the people for the real world and stuff. You do that at the workplace, you're getting fired. Like, there's no freaking question. Don't care what position in management you are, unless you're obviously the CEO's son, you're getting fired. Like, there's no freaking way that's gonna fly. It does depend on what industry you're in. If you're in something blue collar, like, yeah, you're gonna need that thick skin. But yeah, if you're working in, like, let's say plumbing or construction or something, yeah, you're gonna have to develop quite a thick skin. But I mean, it's a high school. The frick are you reprimanding a kid like that for? Ridiculous. So yeah, I do sort of need a bit of a balance between people who will guide you and people who will teach you the cruelty of the world. But yeah. No, it's. I think social media has a big influence on it as well. Just it can sort of connect people who are in a state of despair, which is generally something that wasn't possible hundreds of years ago. Like, let's say you're having a bad day, and now, back in the day, your mother or your father or your siblings or your friends or someone will not also be in a bad mood or a bad thing, so they can sort of help you up. But now you're having a crappy day, now you can go on whatever platform and connect with other people who are also having a really bad day or something, and then you sort of feed off of each other, and it grows and grows and grows, and then it's just a massive problem. So there's a vulnerability and the sort of symbiotic relationship that can happen when two people are experiencing similar trauma or similar hardship, and you're able to bypass all conventional systems and just connect with each other and exacerbate this thing. So it's very, very much a modern challenge, and I'm gonna have to just be aware of it when I have kids as well. So yeah, the Gen Z. Well, I'm Gen Z as well technically. I'm 1997, so I'm the first year of Gen Z. So everyone, listen to me. But yeah, I think it's a generation Alpha and Beta that are gonna have quite a unique time. COVID is also a big curveball that people have received. Goodness, yeah, it's really like a experimental era that we're in now, seeing what isn't working, what is. Oh goodness, man. Axel, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's like on weekends it's a bit different. During the week it'll be before work, so in the morning. But yeah, recently we've been finishing work a bit earlier, so then I stream twice, like once in the morning before work and then once in the evening after. But yeah, no, today is Saturday, so I don't have work today. And yeah, I'm on annual leave now, so I'm going to spend some time with my family next week. So there's going to be no streaming, I think, from Tuesday till Saturday. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking some time off, spending time with my family, and yeah, just decompressing a little bit, and then it's back to normal. But I'm going to practice so freaking much this holiday. I'm very, very glad. Yeah. Like we have some time now, so we can just connect a little bit more, and yeah, just generally spend some more time together. Just forget about work and responsibilities. Well, for the most part, you still need to eat. I mean, come on. But I mean, just put everything else on pause for a bit. Take some time off. Just relax. Like we're gonna go to this one nature reserve, I think, next week. That's gonna be really nice. Just seeing all the wildlife and everything. So it'll be very nice just to relax a little bit. But yeah, I think that's me for now. I'm gonna go make some food and just also decompress a little bit. But yeah, awesome. Thanks for joining, everyone. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.